And a pleasant good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena for tonight's My9 Sports Network coverage of the Iron Range Conference Championship featuring the Virginia Blue Devils and the Hibbing Blue Jackets. Along with the entire Mesabi Community TV production crew, I'm Bob Cohn. Virginia comes into tonight's game with a 9-7-1 overall record, and Coach Finseth's Blue Devils are 7-1-1 in the IRC. Meanwhile, Hibbing is 9-6-1 overall, and Coach Rewertz's Blue Jackets are 6-2-1 in the IRC. Here's the scenario for tonight. If Virginia wins, they will be the IRC champs. If the teams tie tonight, Virginia will still get the IRC championship. Hibbing has to win tonight to get a share of the IRC championship. These teams met February 9th in Virginia, and Hibbing defeated the Blue Devils by a score of 4-2 in that game. Evan Radovich was in the nets for Hibbing against Ian Kangas. Well, tonight it's going to be Braden Boyer starting for the Blue Jackets. The Blue Devils are averaging 3.4 goals a game. They're giving up 2.8. Meanwhile, Hibbing 3.4 goals also and giving up 3.1. How these teams have fared the last couple of games. Virginia on Saturday beat the North Shore 9-zip. Monday they went to the Falls and came away with a 7-1 victory. Meanwhile, Hibbing this past week beat Proctor 6-2 on Monday. They beat the North Shore 7-1 on Tuesday. Hibbing has one game remaining. They will travel to the Heritage Center to take on Duluth East on Monday. This is Virginia's final regular season game. Also, what's at stake tonight is number 3 in the Section 7 playoffs. The winner of tonight's game should get number 3. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our viewers will now pause and we'll let you enjoy the playing of our national anthem.
Their 53rd year in doing so. Please join me in saluting them and showing our appreciation to them for their service to our country, our communities, and to Blue Jacket hockey. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Star Spangled Banner, performed this evening by Hibbing High School cheerleader Caroline Rue.
Well, let's get ready for the IRC Championship on My9 Sports Network on this Thursday night. This is our regular season finale for My9 Sports. Hope you've enjoyed our telecasts all winter season long. Right now in Section 7, Hermantown and Denfeld have sewed up the 1 and 2 seeds, and Hibbing, Virginia, Evelyn Gilbert, and Greenway are all battling for 3, 4, 5, and 6. I Falls will be 7, North Shore is going to finish 8, Proctor will be 9, and Ely will be number 10. The way I look at it, the winner of tonight's game is probably going to get number 3. The loser could be number 4 or 5. Evelyn Gilbert still could be number 4 or 5 or 6. Evelyn Gilbert tonight is playing Proctor in Proctor. Other games tonight, Greenway's at I Falls. CEC is in Hermantown. Duluth East and Duluth Denfeld, and Duluth Marshall is playing Ely. We're underway from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, high school hockey. This is Sanborn in his own zone. Gets in the center ice, intercepted and put in by Tommy Nemenich of the Blue Devils. Now Eric Sanborn cross ice to Drew Capina off his stick, kept in by the Blue Devils in the corner. Joe Allison in after it. Now it's taken away by Sheriff, comes right to the goalie. It's right covered up. The puck is still loose, and finally coming away with the puck is Ethan Lund of the Blue Jackets. Nemenich will fire it back in for Hibbing. Sanborn will carry it in behind his net. Gives it to Cabina. His pass was intercepted and kept in by Ryan Mannanen of the Blue Devils. Now Sanborn, cross-ice pass, comes into center where Ethan Lund has it poke checked away. Rudebush will come away with it for the Blue Devils. Here comes Keevan Rudebush into the zone. Goes right through a couple of defense and puts a shot on the net. And a save made by Braden Boyer. Blue Devils coming out flying here in the first minute. And now we have a whistle. Official coming over. We've got a Hibbing penalty, and Virginia's going to go on the power play. A tripping penalty is going to be called on Eric Sanborn. And the Blue Devils on the power play this year, 14.6. And on the penalty kill for Hibbing, 82.7%. Tripping penalty. It comes back to the point. This is Mannanen. Goes into Headley in the corner. Tries to come back to Mannanen. It'll be kept in, though, by Lamourier of the Blue Devils. Here's Mannanen along the boards on the left side. Cross ice to Tiedemann. Puts a shot right towards the net. It's blocked. Comes back to the near boards. 15:25 to go in our opening period. Blue Devils on a power play, and it's cleared the length of the ice. Tiedemann back after it. Hibbing now will change up their penalty kill. Bring out 4 fresh skaters. Puck is poke checked away by London. He'll put it into the Virginia end. Nemenich now will control it off the boards to Tiedemann. Tries to get it in the center ice, but it's punched back into the Virginia zone. Tiedemann again in center ice. Puts it into the Hibbing zone, in behind the net. Trevor Lehman now gets pinned against the boards by Brendan Peterson. Loose puck, Sheriff, cross-ice pass. He tried to hit Nemenich coming right to the slot area. Nemenich now will control it. Here's a centering pass right on front. They try to hit Sheriff. Now Jace Westerberg will control the puck. In behind that Hibbing net. Lehman shoots it up the boards. Peterson took a whack at it. It is fired but not out. This is Westerberg coming in. Right on front of the net, and it's cleared away from the slot area. Now comes back to Westerberg. A shot goes right on. Boyer with another save. That's his 3rd save already. Puck is finally cleared away from the slot area by Drew Cabina. This is Flatley. Nemenich took a shot, deflected to the near boards. 14 minutes to go in our opening period, and it's cleared the length of ice. Now the race is on. Ethan Lund will get it. Lund will walk in. Lund puts a shot on, and Kangas with a save for the Blue Devils. Coming away with it was Westerberg. Both teams skating at 5 aside now. Up to Flatley. He puts it into the Hibbing zone, and he quickly heads to the bench. Blue Devils on another line change. Puck up to A.J. Lehman. Carries it into the Virginia zone. Then he gets ridden off the play hard. In behind the net. Callister will shoot it to the near side to Lamourier. Kept in that zone by Tristan Babbage of the Blue Jackets. Brings around the boards to the far side and clears the zone. Nate Rude goes down, no whistle. Kangas will just drop it off for Callister. Now the pass is intercepted. This is Casey Kemp with the puck. He tried to center it. He'll control it again. He does center right to the slot area, intercepted by Elijah Carlson. And the Blue Devils get the puck back into neutral ice where it now goes all the way into the Hibbing zone. The race is on. That's Irvin who tried to center it. Now Sandberg will come away with it. Sandberg puts it in center ice. Quickly put back into the Hibbing zone once again. Kemp will deflect it in, and now Hibbing will change. 12:40 to go in our opening period. Blue Devils trying to break out. Headley will go in after it, but Allison will get there first for the Jackets. Shoots it along the backboards. Up along the wall, and it's kept in the Hibbing zone. They battle it, and finally it's cleared. Rudebush back in his own end. Long pass. He gets it up to Headley. He's ridden off the play. Loses control of it. Lund will put it into the Virginia end. So far, teams are just kind of feeling each other out here in this championship game. The winner will, if Hibbing wins, they will tie Virginia for the IRC championship. Virginia needs a win or a tie for the championship. Here's a shot and a save, and it's cleared away from the slot area. Great chance for the Blue Devils. And it's fired, but not out. Kept in by Braden Tiedemann off a Blue Jacket. Allison tries to clear it. A shot goes right on. It's loose. Rudebush will grab that loose puck for Virginia. Dumps it in behind the net. Mannon gets pinned along the back wall by Cabina, but he'll come away with it. He dumps it in for Rudebush. Now he lost control to Allison. Cabina will try to clear it, or check that. Sandberg will clear it. It'll go right by the Virginia net, and we have an icing. We're going to step away for 30 seconds. This is the IRC Championship from Hibbing.
On a couple of those guys. You got some talent on the back end.
Well, a few of them. We've got puck clears the zone. This is Will Trumpline, puts it right in 6 or something. The team settled down.
Yeah, they settled down a little bit. Maybe got into their groove.
Here come the Blue Jackets attacking. This is Andrikon in behind that Virginia net. Now Fink tries to control it. It comes back to the point. Babbage's shot hit A.J. Lehman. Now Peterson will give it to Tiedemann of the Blue Devils. Headman's a pass up for Flatley. Now to Scherf. Here comes Ryan Scherf into the zone. Try to go around the defense. That did not click, and Keegan Fink will come away with it. Tries to clear it. Tiedemann will keep it in for the Blue Devils. Now the loose puck is grabbed by Peterson. Gets it back to Nemanich. Scherf, and it's dumped into the zone. Scherf and Peterson will head to the bench. Blue Devils on a half a line change. Flatley will head off as soon as the puck gets out of the Hibbing zone. Here's a shot taken by Westerberg, and another save by Boyer. Controlled by Bialke of the Blue Devils, right to the slot. It's intercepted by Fink, and he'll clear the zone. Westerberg back in center ice, long pass, a little bit too far for Bialke. In behind that net, Ben Irvin almost controlled it, but he overskates the puck. Says Rude. He gets turned back by Bialke. Shoots it along the far boards. It'll be kept in the Hibbing zone. Most of the action so far has been in this Hibbing end. Shots are 4-1 in favor of Virginia. And finally, here come the Blue Jackets breaking out. This is Peyton Taylor, and Kangas will just cover up and make his second save of the opening period. Watch on this replay. Here comes Taylor into the zone, and easy cover-up. Willard, Ellison, and Lund on one line. Lehman, Fink, and Freider. That's Blake Freider on the second line. Taylor, Kemp, and Andrikon on the third line. Here's a shot. Was wide of the mark. Kept in by Rude of the Blue Jackets. Rings around the boards to the far side. Lund now will get it back to the point. Sandberg will just dump it in deep. Allison at corner gets pinned by Tyler Lamourier. Shoots it along the backboards. Hibbing now putting on a little pressure and keeping the puck in the Virginia end. This is Ethan Lund, gives it to Connor Willard. Comes back to the point, that's Rude. Cross ice for Sanborn. His shot comes towards the net. Puck is still loose in front. Goal! Hibbing scores. And the Blue Jackets get the first goal tonight. 8 minutes and 3 seconds of the opening period. Ethan Lund scores. Watch on the replay. Lund gets his 9th goal of the season. And the Blue Jackets score first tonight. Now the puck gets dumped into the Hibbing end. In behind the net was Cabina, shoots it along the boards. Puck is loose in that circle, and it's fired up into the crowd. Sanborn will get the assist. So the Jackets get the first one. Both teams going with their top lines. Allison and Scherf taking the draw. Nemenich shot was deflected right toward the goalie. It's loose. Boyer's down, no red light. Watch on this replay. It comes right to the net. It was a loose puck. A lot of bodies in front, a lot of sticks, a lot of skates. And somehow Boyer will cover up and get a face-off. We'll do it again. Allison and Scherf. Scherf wins the draw for Virginia, and it clears the zone. Callister will get there just ahead of Ethan Lund of the Blue Jackets. Off the back wall, he gives it to Nemenich. Coming up on 8 minutes to play in the opening period, 1-0 Hibbing. Brendan Peterson in the attack zone gives it to Scherf. Tapped away from him. Allison shoots it along the boards. Flatley will keep it in for Virginia. In behind the net where Cabino will grab it. Off to Babbage. Virginia will keep it in once again. Babbage will get it back into neutral ice. Callister will fire it into the Hibbing end. Now Allison will just flip it into the Virginia end. He'll head to the bench. Both teams bring out their second group. Callister in behind his net. He gets it up to Bialke. Now Mannanen. Here comes Mannanen. In the middle, he's got Irvin. Pass goes right to Irvin. Goal! Irvin scores! On a pass from Ryan Mannanen, and we are deadlocked at a goal. And now watch Ben Irvin. I'm sure if my partner Reed Larson was here tonight, he'd say, look at Irvin. He went right to the net like you teach those kids. You attack the net, and what a perfect pass. That goal comes at 9 minutes and 26 seconds. Irvin scoring for the Blue Devils from Mannanen.
Scoring goal for the Blue Devils, number 25, Ben Irvin. He's assisted by Quebec Tyler Laurier. Irvin from Laurier. Time of goal, 9:26.
Here is the Blue Devils again attacking. It jumps out over the blue line. We're going to have to check on that scoring. They said the assist goes to Tyler Laurier, but it was actually Ryan Mannanen who threw it across. Unless I missed something, I will have to take a look at that again when we get a chance. Coming up on 7 minutes to go in the period. 1-1 Hibbing and Virginia. Coming into the zone was Casey Kemp. Now Sanborn will pick up the loose puck and he'll put it in. The puck was off goaltender Kangas's glove. Rudebush coming back for Virginia. He goes through the center ice into the Hibbing end. Ridden by Kemp all the way down. Now Flatley comes back to Rudebush in behind that Hibbing net. And finally Cabino will grab the puck. Here's Drew Cabina off the glass, back into center ice. Trying to pick up the puck, coming in is Lehman, a shot and a save by goaltender Kangas. Headley will grab the loose puck and he'll just clear it out. Back into the Hibbing end where Cabino will grab it. Puck is loose in center ice. Flatley tries to fire it in. The puck is loose where Irvin, backhand shot, glove save. We got a break in the action, 6:03 to go in our period. This is My Nine Sports from the Hibbing Memorial Arena.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
Puck gets shot the length of the ice, and we've got a Blue Jacket icing. I'm going to check the truck to see, do they have that first Virginia goal yet available? Okay, I'm going to ask to see that in a second here when we get well, maybe we'll just have to wait in between periods as we're under 6 minutes to go here in our opening period. 1-1. Pass comes up to Ethan Lund, and we got interference penalty coming on Tiedemann. And we're going to have a Blue Jacket power play coming. Hibbing on the power play this year, 17%, while Virginia on the penalty kill is 80%. Fink, Allison, Willard up front with London, Cabina back at the point. That's the power play unit for the Blue Jackets. Here's Cabina, now to Willard. Circle left side, gives it to Fink. Back to Willard. Cabina, let's go for a shot. A lot of traffic in front, saved by Kangas. Now Lund will control it. It comes back to Cabina. Here's Lund again, walking in, a shot save. And Kangas will hold on to it. We'll watch on that replay. Blue Jackets attacking the net on the power play. Here comes Lund walking in with a lot of traffic in front. .132 to go on this power play for the Blue Jackets. And Mandan will grab it and just fire it out of the zone. Blue Devils right now going with Mandan and Rudebush. Lamourier and Callister on the penalty kill. Cabina, cross ice pass for Lund. He tips it away from Callister. Lund will carry it in behind the net. Gets it back to Willard, walking a shot right on. Kangas with the save. And the Blue Devils will clear the zone once again. 60 seconds remaining on this power play. 4.5 minutes remaining in our opening period. Hibbing having some trouble coming out of the zone. Rudebush on the penalty kill. And now Lund gets it to Willard. Center ice. Now Rudebush will pick up the loose puck all by himself. Blue Jackets, Babbage will control it. Here comes the sophomore in center ice for Hibbing. Babbage carries it in behind the net. Nemnich was all over him. The pass will come back to Babbage. A shot, traffic for goal! Blake Freider will score a power play for the Blue Jackets. So Hibbing takes a 2-1 lead on Virginia. That's a power play for the Jackets. Intercept, there's a shot and a big save. Boy, Peterson was almost given a gift. Intercepted that bad pass, but goaltender Boyer with a big save. Now Peterson will control it. He gives it to Scherf. Here comes Ryan Scherf by himself. A shot, Boyer with a save. Another shot, another save. The puck is loose in behind the net. Blue Jackets finally will get it into neutral ice. Here comes Peyton Taylor back, puts it right on, and Kangas will make a save. We're going to step away for 30 more seconds with 3:12 to go in the period. This is the IRC Championship from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena.
Starkovich Distributing Company in Virginia has been a longtime Blue Devils sponsor on Channel 5 television sports and has been a big contributor to the economic climate on the Iron Range for over 70 years. Call 741-9061 when you're looking for someone to supply your beverage needs.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey Mom, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging, everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
Blue Jackets control the puck in the Virginia zone, and it's just cleared away from the slot. Cabina will keep it in for Hibbing. Along the far boards, they battle for it. Cabina puts a shot towards the net. Puck is loose. Here's Allison walking in, right from the slot area, and the shot was wide. Blue Devils a little careless there in their defensive end. Now it's shot along the backboards. Ethan Lund will grab it. He'll just fire to the near side. Willard cannot control it. It'll be kept in by Allison. Back to Willard. Comes back to the point to Trevor Lehman. Here's Lund walking in. Hit the goaltender off the skate. Blue Jackets cannot keep it in. They'll just fire it in now. Everyone will have to tag up. In fact, the Blue Jackets will change lines on that tag up. And looks like it's going to be an icing on Virginia, as there was not a wing up high that time to catch that pass. Exactly 2 minutes to play in the opening period. Look on the far side, looks like Drew Cabina. Nope, check that. It's Eric Sanborn, injured. Blue Jacket that's injured, that's going to be taken down to the dressing room. Not sure what extent of the injury it is. Come the Blue Devils. This is Rudebush, gives it back to Peterson. Now Rudebush again. Peterson tries to control in the circle, cleared away by Lehman. And finally, the Blue Jackets have come away. This is Keegan Fink, ripped off the play nicely by Nemanich. Now Anderkon centers it, nobody there. Kept in by Nate Rude. Puck is shot along the far boards. Nemanich gets pinned along the far boards. Now Tiedemann to Rudebush. In the center to Dylan Headley. He has the puck taken away by Casey Kemp. Kemp coming back for the Jackets. Coming up on our final minute of the period. Right on front, a shot, goal! Hibbing scores again. And the Blue Jackets score with 1:10 to go in the period to go up 3-1 on Virginia. 15:50 we'll watch on the replay. Blake Freider again. That's his second one of the period. Blue Jackets lead Virginia by a score. Here's another shot by Lund. Into our final minute. Here is Ethan Lund. His shot hit some traffic in front. Lund will grab it again. Now Allison tried to give it back to Lund. It's in behind that Virginia net. Scherf had some trouble, but he does get a pass up to Amanda. The puck clears his own and quickly put right back in. Now Westerberg. Lock the back wall to Lamourier. Comes back to Westerberg. Long pass up for Flatley. Comes Isaac into the zone. And Cabina clears it away. And Flatley goes down. Puck cleared out and back into neutral ice where it's picked up by Bielke. He'll backhand it in. We're into our final seconds of this opening period. Hibbing with a great first period, and they have a 3-1 lead. Allison will just fire it in, and the clock is going to run out. We've played 17 minutes, and the Hibbing Blue Jackets have dominated the first 17 minutes as they have outscored Virginia by a score of 3-1. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll recap the first period after this timeout.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5. Starkovich Distributing Company in Virginia has been a longtime Blue Devils sponsor on Channel 5 television sports, and has been a big contributor to the economic climate on the Iron Range for over 70 years. Call 741-9061 when you're looking for someone to supply your beverage needs.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey Mom, you know, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging, everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
Officer.
Morning. How's it going today, ma'am?
I just want you to know, I love this city. I can always find a parking place, and I never have to parallel park. Look here, every car is bunched up over on that side of the street, so it makes it really easy for me to park. And what's so odd is that yesterday, every car was on that side of the street.
Well, ma'am.
Oh, just call me Yvette. And what was your name?
I'm Chad. It's nice to meet you, Yvette. Calendar parking is why all these cars are on this side of the street. Here in Virginia, we have calendar parking, so that way the cars are on the right side, so that way it makes it a little easier. So now, on an even day, you would park on the even side of the street as the addresses. So you see these house numbers over here all have even numbers. So on an even day, you park on that side. On an odd day, you would park on the same side of the street as the odd number houses. So during the winter months of November through April, we try to make sure that cars are parked on the even or odd side of the street, depending on the calendar day.
So you're going to give me a ticket? I thought you were so nice.
I am nice, and I'll tell you why I'm nice. Because the Virginia Police Department, when calendar parking is followed, it ensures that our city crews can get out and plow all the roadways after a major snow event. Also, it makes it a lot safer for all the pedestrians and all other traffic in the area. Besides that, many of the streets in Virginia are narrow, so when it comes to emergency vehicles getting through, it's nice to have all the vehicles parked on the right side of the roadways, so ambulances, fire trucks, squad cars, even just regular vehicles can get through.
I am so sorry. I didn't know.
Can I tell you something else?
Yes, I know. Ignorance of the law is no excuse.
What I was going to say is actually during the summer months, calendar parking changes a little bit. We try to make it a little easier for everybody. So from the months of May through October, you only have to worry about switching sides every 2 weeks. So on the first of the month, you make sure that you park on the odd side of the street. And on the evening of the 16th, you swap over to the even side of the street for the rest of the month. And just one more thing.
Yes?
How about you move your vehicle to the proper side of the street and we'll call it even.
Oh, I could just hug you. Can I hug you?
No, ma'am. But you need to know that calendar parking always starts the previous evening. So at 6 p.m. the previous night, you always park for the very next day.
Call me Yvette.
Thank you, Yvette.
And welcome back to the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, where we have played one period of hockey, and the Hibbing Blue Jackets on top of the Virginia Blue Devils by a score of 3-1. In the opening period, each team had one penalty for 2 minutes. The Blue Devil penalty cost them as the Blue Jackets scored a power play goal, and we'll show that to you shortly. Saves in the opening period, Ian Kangas had 9 saves on 12 shots, and Braden Boyer made 8 saves on the 9 shots that he faced in the opening period. Let's get to the scoring highlights now. We've got 4 goals to show you. At 8:03, it was Ethan Lund scoring his 9th goal of the season, and Eric Sanborn got the assist. And there's Lund getting it into the nets, and that made it 1-0 in favor of the Blue Jackets. Then Virginia came back, a nice pass from Ryan Mannanen to Ben Irvin. Time of the goal was 9:26, and this is how the Blue Devil goal looked. And there's Irvin going right to the net like you're taught, and that made it 1-1 at that time. Then a power play at 13:07. The Blue Devils took a penalty, and Blake Freider scored his first goal of the period. Again, it was nice puck movement by the Blue Jackets. Traffic in front, and Freider gets it in to make it 2-1 in favor of Hibbing. Then finally at 15:50 or 1:10 remaining in the opening period, Freider again giving the Blue Jackets a 3-1 lead after the first period. And you see there is number 11 getting it past goaltender Kangas, making it 3-1. Other games in the area tonight. It is Duluth Marshall is playing up in Ely. Duluth East and Duluth Denfield are playing at the Heritage Center. Evlith Gilbert is in Proctor tonight to meet the Rails. Greenway went up to the Falls, and finally CEC and Hermantown are doing battle. This is the final regular season game for Virginia. Hibbing has one more game. They will play on Monday as they will travel to the Heritage Center to take on the Duluth East Greyhounds. Again, this is a key game not only for the Iron Range Conference Championship, but also for Section 7A seeding. Hermantown's going to be number 1. Duluth Denfield is going to be number 2. The winner of this game is probably going to be number 3. The loser of this game is probably going to end up as number 4 seed. Evlith is probably going to be 5, and Greenway number 6. But we'll have to see how they work things out after tonight's game. We'll be back shortly with second period action from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey Mom, you know, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging, everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
Guys, you got some talent on the back end.
Well, a few of them. We've got puck clears the zone. This is Will Trunkline, puts it right in 6 or something. The team settled down.
Yeah, they settled down a little bit. Maybe got into their groove.
Both teams have returned to the ice for our start of our second period. This being the Iron Range Conference Championship game. Right now, Virginia has a 2-point lead in the conference. If Hibbing holds this lead and wins the game, Virginia and Hibbing will tie for the Iron Range Conference. First final score of the night has been turned in. Duluth Marshall has defeated Ely by a score of 10-0. Waiting for some other scores to come in. Again, East and Denfeld, CEC and Hermantown tonight, Evelyn, Gilbert and Proctor, and Greenway and High Falls. Here we go, second period from the Hibbing Memorial Arena. 3-1 Blue Jackets. Puck is in neutral ice. Sandmore took a whack at it. Now Willard tries to come into the zone all by himself. Here's Willard. Pass to Allison. He gets bumped off the play. Nemnish took a whack at it. It's in behind the Virginia net. Controlled by Lund. Lund gets it back to Sandborg. A shot off a skate. That was off Scherf. Here come the Blue Devils back. Long pass up for Brendan Peterson. Off his stick. Back into center ice. And Joe Allison will put it back into the Virginia end for the Blue Jackets. Now Nemanich off the back wall. Peterson trying to get it up to Scherf. And we have a whistle. And we have a high stick. We have a 2-minute high sticking penalty. Virginia's going to go on the power play. It's going to be on Ethan Lund. Second Hibbing penalty of the night. And the Blue Devils will bring their power play unit out. Flatley, Scherf, Nemanich, Westerber, and Peterson. Again, Virginia on the power play, clicking at 15%. Here's a shot and a save made. Casey Kemp will dump it in for the Blue Jackets. Shot it a little deeper by Blake Freider, who had a great first period with 2 goals. Here's Peterson coming back. Freider intercepts it, and he'll just fire it back. And now the Blue Jackets will change up 3 of their skaters. Fast rotation on this penalty kill. They'll lift him out there for 30 seconds. Come the Blue Devils back. This is Flatley in the zone. Oh, Flatley just gets hammered into the back wall. Controlled by Peterson. Tries to come back to Flatley. Oh, we got interference coming on Flatley now. And the Blue Jackets and the Blue Devils are both going to be skating a man short. Watch on the replay, you can see Isaac Flatley just coming in and just knocking down the Blue Jacket, who does not have the puck. And now the teams will be skating 4 aside for 1 minute and 7 seconds, and Hibbing will have a 53-second 5-on-4. Puck is in the circle where it's controlled by Rudebush. To Tiedemann. He'll carry it into the Hibbing zone. Comes off the back wall. Now Blake Freider will control it for the Blue Jackets. He'll carry it back in his own net. Cross ice pass, nobody there, but Sandborg will shoot it into center ice. Try to hit Kemp. Rudebush will take it away. Comes the junior into the zone. And Cabina bats it to the wall. And now Cabino will come away with the puck for Hibbing. He'll just fire it into the Virginia end. Rings around the boards to the near side. Mannanen takes a check. Lemourier try to control it. He hits it off the boards. Cabina with the loose puck. 15 seconds. Hibbing's going to have this 50-second power play. Now Willard will just flip it back into center ice. Allison will grab the loose puck, and we have another whistle. And offside, and the face-off. I'm not sure what the whistle is for, but the face-off is coming back into the Hibbing zone. 14:21 to play at our second period. In 4 seconds, Hibbing will have a power play. Comes right to the goal mouth where Willard cleared it away. Kellister tries to keep it in. Hibbing on the power play now. Here comes Lund in the zone. He's got Fink in the middle. Nemnich takes away for Virginia. Along the boards, Willard will keep it in for the Jackets. This is Fink, gives it back to Willard. Now Babbage. Here's Lund, circle. Shot was deflected up into the rafters. And we'll have a face-off. 30 seconds remaining on the power play for the Jacks. Hibbing again on the power play, 17%. Virginia on the penalty kill at 80%. Section playoffs will start next week. They'll have 2 play-in games on the 18th. Quarterfinals are on the Saturday, the 20th. The seed meeting is Monday. Now Lund gives it to Babbage, quick shot. Allison in behind the Virginia net, gets knocked down. Now Fink knocks down the Blue Devil player. In behind the net, now it goes to the far wall. Willard will give it to Allison. Comes back to Connor Willard, circle. Babbage out on top. Here's Babbage. Controlling, let's go over wrister, hits some traffic, comes right to Kangas, and he'll just cover up. 1 second remaining on the Virginia penalty. As we watch on this replay, and Kangas wisely just covers up that puck. Boy, that junior has been spectacular all year long for Virginia. And I'll tell you, this Boyer is not too bad of a goalie either for the Blue Jackets. I've seen him play a few games. And he's a youngster also. Both these goalies are back again next year. Both teams at full strength. Here's a quick shot by Taylor. Pad save that time by goaltender Kangas. The puck is loose in the middle. Now it's grabbed by Cabina. He puts it into the Virginia end. Nemers takes away. Here's right in front. Oh, man. Taylor had a wide open goal and a perfect pass from Kemp. Oh, Virginia was very, very fortunate there. Watch on this replay. There's Kemp, and he gave it right to Taylor, and he just could not steer it in. 12:54 to go in our second period. Hibbing with a 3-1 lead on Virginia. Now Rude shoots it in deep. Finken behind that Virginia net. Headley is on him. Up the wall, and it comes out of the zone. Now Rudebush gets bumped off the play on a good hard check by Andrikon. Rude in his own end will control the puck. And it jumps out over the blue line. Tiedemann will fire it back in. Virginia will have to tag up. Boyer will just drop it off for Sanborn. Long pass up for Andrikon off his stick. And it's cleared by Westerberg back into center ice. Now Rude will fire it back in the Virginia end. Westerberg again will run it down. His long pass almost intercepted by Andrikon. Manning fires in for the Blue Devils. Flatley in after it. Taken away by Nate Rude of the Blue Jackets. He'll get it up to Joe Allison. Here comes Allison in the attacking zone. A shot, and the puck is loose. And it's fired the length of the ice. But we're going to take a timeout. We're going to break away for 30. 11:45 to go in the period. This is My 9 Sports from Hibbing.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey Mom, you know, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging, everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
Puck is deep in the Hibbing zone. Babbage will come away with it. Outlet pass off a stick of Lund. Blue Devils will fire it back in. They'll have to tag up. Babbage again off the boards. Callister shoots it back towards that Hibbing end again. Virginia's offside. And we'll have a face-off just outside the Hibbing blue line. Regular season finale on My 9 Sports Network for high school hockey. And again, I hope you enjoyed all our telecasts this year. It's been another fun year bringing you high school hockey to the Northland. Puck is loose. Coming away with it now is Kemp. Puts it into the Virginia end. Memoria clears it out of the zone. Kangas will stop it in behind the net. Blue Devils with some trouble in their own end. Scherf will come in and grab the loose puck. Ryan Scherf hits a long pass up for Peterson. Here comes Brendan Peterson. Guys try to go back to Scherf. But a nice defensive play. Back checking was Trevor Lehman. Now the puck against the back wall or the far wall, and it's cleared all the way back in the Virginia end. 10.5 minutes to go in our second period. Hibbing with a 3-1 lead on Virginia. Now Kemp grabs a loose puck. A shot was just wide. He had Kangas going one way. His shot went the other way, and he just missed. Blue Devils trying to break out. They get it into center ice. Loose puck is grabbed now by Rudebush. Comes in on goalie. Boyer with the save. Clears it to the corner. Back in center ice. Nemenich will give it to Westerberg. Gets it up to Headley. And he gets bumped off the play. Loose puck. Now Mannanen shot and the save made. Now Mannanen try to get it back to the point. Ryan Mannanen now shoots it to the far side. 9:50 to play in our second period. 3-1 Hibbing over Virginia. Oh, here comes a holding penalty on Hibbing as Flatley was held. Blue Devils now will set up on this power play. This is Headley. Check that. That was Mannanen. And now the whistle blows. We'll watch on you. Saw Flatley just get held over there. Watch as he tries to break away. And he goes down. Gets the call. And now Virginia will go on their power play. Flatley, Scherf, Peterson, Nemenich, and Westerberg. Lund, Allison, Brood, and Cabina on the penalty kill for Hibbing. Well, it's called high sticking. Puck is along the wall where Scherf tries to control. Now Nemenich, here's Peterson. Gets it back to Flatley. His shot hit a lot of traffic in front. It's still loose in the circle, and Nemenich could not control it. It clears the zone, and Westerberg will run it down in his own end. Allison on the penalty kill, applying some pressure. Cross ice pass. Here comes Peterson. Setting up the power play, drops it back for Flatley. Left side, Flatley now comes back for Peterson. Back to Flatley. He'll carry it up the wall, gives it back to Peterson. Peterson comes to the side and then tries to come back on top. Off a skate. Now Nemenich will give it to Scherf. Back to Nemenich. Rister hit a Blue Jacket. Up high, that was Lund. And once again, it's cleared in center ice. This is Lund coming back for the Blue Jackets on the shorty. 50 seconds ago, here's Lund walking in, a save by Kangas. And now we've got a slashing penalty on Virginia. And now the Blue Devils and the Blue Jackets will each be skating a man short for 47 seconds as Ryan Scherf goes to the box. There's the slash. .8:23 to go in our second period. Hibbing with a 3-1 lead on the Virginia Blue Devils. Here's a shot deflected by Kemp. And the Blue Devils would just clear it out the length of the ice. And now we'll have an icing. 8:11 to go. We're going to step away for 30 seconds from the IRC Championship game from Hibbing.
Guys, you got some talent on the back end.
Well, there's a few of them. We've got puck clears the zone. This is Will Trumpine puts it right in 6 or something. The team settled down.
Yeah, they settled down a little bit. Maybe got into their groove.
Blue Devils trying to run some of the clock. As very shortly Hibbing will have a power play. Teams are skating forward. So here's a shot, Kangas with a save. In 4 seconds, Hibbing is going to have a minute 14, 5-on-4. It's a good look at Ian Kangas, the Virginia goalie. Nemnich clears the zone. And Kabina will get there just ahead of Manninen. And now they'll rule icing. Face off, back in the Virginia zone. Power play time for the Blue Jackets. Willard will control it. Gets it back to Lund. Now to Kabina. Shot was just wide. Finken behind the net for the Blue Jackets. Gives it to Willard again. Now to Lund. Kabina. Now Willard. Just over 7 to play in our second period. Hibbing another 40 seconds on his man advantage. Shot towards the net was deflected. Allison will grab it for Hibbing. Gives it to Willard once again. Now to Kabina. Walks in. Shot! Deflected by goaltender Kangas. London behind it. Here's a shot by Willard, and what a save by Kangas. Oh, Mans. That's worth another look if we've got that one. Oh, Mans, what a save by Ian Kangas. Look at a nice pass by Lund. It goes right to Willard, and there's Kangas with the save. .650 to play in the second period. 25 seconds on this Hibbing power play. Here is Willard. Shot, another save, another shot, another save. And Kangas will just cover up. That was 3 shots that time and 3 saves by Kangas. There's number 1, there's number 2, and there's number 3. 15 seconds ago in this man advantage. Here is Lund controlling it. Gets it back to Kabina's shot. Just wide of the mark. Fink will get it back to Lund. Lund again. Cross ice deflected nicely by Westerberg. Here is Fink trying to tee it up as both teams are back to full strength. Scherf and Willard battling for the puck along the far wall. Here comes Virginia breaking out. Off Peterson's skate. Lund will get there just ahead of Brendan Peterson. In behind that Blue Jacket net. Now Willard comes in, tries to throw a check. Flatley will keep it in, dumps it in behind that Hibbing net. Kabina will control it for the Blue Jackets. Under 6 to play in our second period. Hibbing with a 3-1 lead here in the Iron Range Conference Championship from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. Now Allison will fire it in, and the Blue Jackets will change up on that line. Westerberg will drop it off for Scherf. Brian Scherf controlling the puck in center ice and just dumps it into the Hibbing end. Babbage in behind goaltender Boyer. Off the wall, and it goes all the way down. This is going to be a Hibbing icing, and Virginia's going to get an offensive zone face-off with 5:20 to go in the period. Puck is grabbed by Babbage. He shoots it into the corner. Now Taylor took a whack at it. Taylor gets it back somehow. Try to get it up to Kemp. Tapped away by Nemanich. Now Rudabush will carry it back in his own end. Into center ice. Into the attacking zone. Try to tee it up. Loose puck now is grabbed by Lamourier. And the Blue Devils unable to get a shot on as it puck now comes all the way in, where Headley will grab it for the Blue Devils in behind the net. It's being all tied up by Peyton Taylor. Off the boards. Sanborn keeps it into the Virginia zone. Now Taylor gets pinned in that corner. Lamourier grabs the puck up to Rudabush. And now the Blue Devils will break off. Pass will come up to Ben Irvin. He's got Headley in the middle. He just could not control the puck to get it to Headley. Now Irvin try to shoot it back in a little deeper, and it's cleared all the way back in the Virginia zone. Just over 4 minutes to play, and we have an icing, so we're going to take a break. This is your My 9 Sports Network from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena on this Thursday night.
back. And there's a few of them. We've got
Puck clears the zone. This is Will Trumpine, puts it right in 6 or something. The team settled down.
yeah, they settled down a little bit. Maybe got into their groove.
As we come back to action, Tiedemann took a shot, deflected off one of the Blue Jackets up into the stands, so we're going to have a face-off. Hibbing now will bring Lund, Ellison, and Willard out. Blue Devils going with Bialke centering Manninen and Flatley. And behind that Blue Jacket net, now it's shot to the near side. Willard's being tied up by Callister, but Connor Willard will come away with the puck. Fires along the far sides. Tiedemann will keep it in for the Blue Devils. To Flatley and behind the net. Couple Blue Jackets, couple Blue Devils battling for the puck. Now Sandberg lost his stick. Rude will grab the loose puck. He has some trouble. Mandan takes gives a big check. Tries to go into the slot with the pass, and that does not click, and is shot the length of the ice. And we have another icing called on the Blue Jackets. Again, Virginia will have an offensive zone face-off. You don't want to give a team too many offensive zone face-offs. Virginia now will bring out their top line. Although the way they're rotating players on this line now, they got Peterson, Scherf, and Rudebush. So Coach Finseth rotating some of those forwards around, trying to get the right combination, trying to get some offense going. It's 3-1 Hibbing. Nice play by Jace Westerber. Poke checked the puck away. Back in the Hibbing end, where Babbage will grab it for the Blue Jackets. Scherf comes in after him. Pass goes up to Willard, and he'll just clear it back in center ice. Rudebush will put it in. Virginia has to tag. 2:40 to go in our second period. Neither team has been able to put one in here in this period. All the scoring came in period number 1. Puck gets shot to length of the ice, and now we've got a Hibbing offensive face-off coming. Casey Kemp will take the draw against Ryan Scherf. .231 to play in our second period. Nemnich will grab the loose puck. He gets it up to Rudebush. Pass try to come back to Irvin. That did not click. Now Irvin grabs it. Rudebush cross-ice pass. Nobody there. Scherf on the far side in the corner. Tries to come out in front. Comes back to the point. Nemnich let's go with a shot in. It's deflected by Blake Freider. Up and out of play. Almost hit the goal judge. Now both teams changing up their lines. Hibbing will go back with Allison, Lund, and Willard. Blue Devils now go with Flatley, Irvin, and Headley. Puck is just sitting in a circle. Now it's grabbed by Irvin. He could not load it up. And now Rude will get it up to Willard. Blue Jackets get it back into the Virginia end. Now Westerber has some trouble with the puck. Lund doesn't know where it's at. Allison will grab it. We've got an injured Blue Devil player that's down. And here's a shot. Net came off, and this is Jace Westerber. And he's grabbing that knee. And, man, this does not look good for Mr. Jace. The way he grabbed that knee and the way he went down so quick. We're going to see if we've got anything here on replay. There he is. He's down, and he quickly calls for the trainer, the coach, to come out. And, man, this does not look really good for the senior. There's a look at the Hibbing goalie, Braden Boyer. And again, we're going to come back to Westboro. All three of the Virginia coaches now are out on the ice. Three to 1 is our score. The shots right now are 22-12 in favor of the Blue Jackets. No scoring yet in this period. And we're going to just kind of keep it here. Let's see if we can get that replay going, maybe from a little bit back, if we have it from back a little bit, if we can. Well, see, the Westboro's already down in there, so whatever happened to him, if he got hit or something, not really totally sure. All I know is, I know he had, okay, here comes, yep, that's all it is. He did not get hit, his knee just buckled. And I'm not sure if that's the one where he's had all the trouble or not. So, what I think we should do, I think we should take an injury timeout. And then we should come back to the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena as we have a injured player. And again, it's Jace Westerber, the senior, who is injured. And now another trainer will come out, another Hibbing coach will come out. So we're going to take a timeout, and we will come back shortly with more hockey action.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
And once again, welcome back to the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena as, again, Jace Westerber is down, the injured Blue Devil player. His knee just buckled on him. I'm not sure. They've opened up the back gates. Not sure if they're going to have to get an ambulance or not. Again, it does not look good for the senior. All the coaches are huddled around along with the trainer that's assigned to this game. Everyone's kind of quiet, just sad to see something like this happen to any kid. And again, we're waiting to see exactly what is going to happen. And I think they have called for the ambulance. So just to alert Steve down the truck and maybe John back at KBGR, I think we're going to have to take another timeout just because of the situation going on here. Again, Jace Westerber is the injured player. Again, recapping the scoring as Hibbing leads 3-1, 8:03 of the first period. Ethan Lund scored his ninth. Eric Sandberg got the assist. Then at 9:26, Ben Irvin scored from Ryan Mannanen. 13:07, a power play for Blake Freider and the Blue Jackets. And then at 15:50, Blake Freider again scored for the Blue Jackets. And now they're sending the teams to the locker room. So this is going to be a injury timeout that we're going to have to take. Both teams are going to leave the ice for this injury timeout. First time in all the years that I have been broadcasting or telecasting that I've ever seen something like this. So what I think we'll do right now is we'll take our second period intermission and then come back to the Hibbing Memorial Arena once action will continue as the ambulance has been called for Mr. Jace Westerberg. So with that, the ice is going to be resurfaced, and we will have more hockey action after this timeout.
Starkovich Distributing Company in Virginia has been a longtime Blue Devils sponsor on Channel 5 television sports and has been a big contributor to the economic climate on the Iron Range for over 70 years. Call 741-9061 when you're looking for someone to supply your beverage needs.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey Mom, you know, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging, everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
On a couple of those guys. You got some talent on the back end.
Well, there's a few of them. We've got puck clears the zone. This is Will Trumpine puts it right in 6 or something. The team settled down.
Yeah, they settled down a little bit. Maybe got into their groove.
And welcome back to the Hibbing Arena as the ambulance has arrived. They have taken Jace Westerberg out, and want to just thank the Hibbing EMTs for their quick response. And boy, we just hope the best for Jace Westerberg. Getting a lot of texts from people all over the area sending off their best wishes to Jace. It's been a very difficult year for him, and again, our thoughts and our prayers are with number 8 of the Blue Devils. Well, what's going to happen now is that the teams have gone back to the locker room. There's 1:42 to go in our second period. Zamboni's going to come out. They're going to resurface the ice. We'll play the final 1:42. They'll take like a 1-minute break, and then they'll switch ends, and then they'll play the third period of tonight's hockey game. Again, this is the Iron Range Conference Championship game from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. I'm Bob Cohn with the entire Mesabi community production crew tonight. I want to thank our camera people that are here with us. Darwin Aller on the main camera. We've got Dave Rasu and Simon Insuk on our side cameras. Steve Rockel is down in our truck, and we've got John back at the studio engineering and making sure all our connections are on the air for our viewers tonight. And it's my understanding now that the president is all done talking, and therefore our game now is on the live stream. What we're going to do is just recap some of the scoring in the first period. The penalties so far, each team has 3 penalties for 6 minutes. Coming into this period, Ian Kangas had 9 saves and Braden Boyer had 8. Right now, taking a look, it looks like Kangas now has added 10 more saves in this period. He has 19 saves in the hockey game, while Boyer has added 3 more saves. He now has 11 saves in the hockey game. Again, coming into tonight's action, Virginia was 9-7-1. They were 9-3-1 in the section. Hibbing was 9-6-1, and they were 8-4-1 in the section. Hibbing has one game remaining. They will be playing Duluth East on Monday night at the Heritage Center, while Virginia's season is over after tonight, and they'll wait till Monday and find out exactly where they will fit in to the seed. We have Virginia projected as either 3 or 4 in the section, depending on the outcome of tonight's game. We feel the winner of tonight's game is probably going to get the number 3 seed. If these teams should tie tonight, you've got 3 teams that'll be all tied head-to-head, Hibbing, Virginia, and Evith. And that's one thing that I don't think the coaches want, is to see a tie out of tonight's game, because then there'll be a lot of lobbying for the proper seed. Hermantown on top of CEC. I just got an upstate score. It was 2-0 in that game. Duluth Marshall over Ely tonight by a score of 10-0. Still waiting to hear something in Proctor, as Evith Gilbert was taking on Proctor, and Greenway went up to the border tonight to take on International Falls. Well, again, the Zamboni's out. We're going to take another timeout. When we come back in a few moments, we're going to have 1:42 remaining in the second and 17 minutes of the third period. This is My 9 Sports from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
And once again, welcome back to the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, where we are in between periods of our championship hockey game. We had an injury timeout. We've got 1:42 remaining in the second period. The Zambonis resurfacing. The teams will come out. They'll play the final 1:42. They'll take a little break, and then they'll play the final 17 minutes. Again, with the injury to Jace Westerber. Again, our thoughts, our prayers to Jace, his family. Just hope for the best for that youngster. Again, with a very difficult few weeks that he has been suffering, along with his 2 sisters and his mother and all the family members. We're going to run down the highlights again of the first period, all the scoring. And the first goal of the night was scored by Ethan Lund. It was his 9th goal of the season. Eric Sandberg got the assist, and that goal came at 8:03 of the opening period. Let's see how that goal looked once again. And there's number 7 getting into the net, and that gave Hibbing a 1-0 lead. Then a beautiful pass from 23 to 25 of the Blue Devils, Mannanen to Irvin, and the Blue Devils tied the game at 9:26 of period number 1. There's Mannanen going left, and Irvin goes right hard to the net, gets a nice pass, steers it in, and he beats goaltender Boyer to tie the hockey game at 1 goal apiece. Then Virginia took a penalty, and at 13:07, the Blue Jackets' Blake Freider scored a power play to give Hibbing a 2-1 lead. And there's Freider right in front to get the puck past goaltender Kangas. Power play, it was 2-1. And then with 1:10 to go in our opening period, it was Freider again as the Blue Jackets continued to put pressure on in the Blue Devil zone. And there is number 11. So he's got 2 goals tonight. and the Blue Jackets have a 3-1 lead. No scoring so far in the first 15-18 of our second period. And now we're going to go back and show you again Jace Westerber on his injury and how it happened with one of our end cameras to just show you how his knee buckled as he was close to the net. There's number 8 going after the puck and just kind of buckled on him. And he knew there was something wrong, and he quickly called for the coaches to come out. And again, the ambulance arrived. The EMTs from the Hibbing Fire Department were quick on the scene. Can't thank them enough with their quick response here at the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. Ice has been resurfaced. We're waiting for the teams to come back out on the ice. Again, we're going to have a seed meeting on Monday the 15th. There will be 2 play-in games on the 18th, and then the quarterfinals in Section 7A will start on Saturday. All games on Saturday, except for the Hermantown game, will start at 1 o'clock. Hermantown, for some reason, on Saturday the 20th, has their quarterfinal game on their home ice starting at 3:45. So that's how Section 7, and right now as we look again at the standings, Hermantown is going to finish number 1. Duluth-Denfeld will finish number 2. We have the winner of this game is going to end up as number 3. It appears that the loser of tonight's game may be number 4. Evelyn Gilbert could be 5, Greenway 6, I Falls 7, North Shore number 8, Proctor is number 9, and Ely should finish as number 10. Also our scoreboard, what we have so far to report to you. Duluth Marshall shut out Ely tonight by a score of 10-0. The game was played up in Ely, and it's Hermantown 2-0 over Kokayasco Carleton. Haven't heard a score yet from the Heritage Center. That's Duluth East and Duluth-Denfeld. International Falls tonight is hosting Greenway. And finally, Evelyn Gilbert on the road for their final game as they are playing in Proctor. Well, I've just been told that East Denfeld game got changed, so they're going to play it tomorrow. I also noticed a big game tomorrow. It was scheduled late. It just appeared on the schedule. Century Academy out of Section 4 is going to play Hermantown out of Section 7. Century Academy is probably the number 1 rated team in the state. They have not lost, and Hermantown, when the updated ratings come out, are probably number 2. That game is going to be played tomorrow night at the Hermantown Ice Arena. Boy, that should be a great game for the fans to see. It's just unfortunately, the only way you'll be able to see it tomorrow night is on that Hermantown live stream. So, again, that should be an interesting game tomorrow between 2 of the best teams in the state of Minnesota in Class A hockey. But both teams have returned to the ice. I'm not sure how much time they'll give them, if they'll give them much to loosen up. Actually, I'm kind of hoping that we'll get going as quickly as possible on this Thursday night. Officials have also returned to the ice. There was no junior varsity game tonight. Only the varsity game, and I guess we're just about set to begin. Both teams now are sending their reserves to the bench. They're going to bring their lines out. 1:42 to go here in this period. Again, the shots, Hibbing with 22 shots. Virginia with 12. Face-off will be in the Virginian zone. Allison and Scherf. We're underway. Scherf will win the draw. Controlled by Nemenich of the Blue Devils. Try to get up to Flatley. A shot from the point and a quick save by goaltender Kangas. Face off again in the Virginia zone. Scherf and Allison again. That play took 8 seconds. Puck is just sitting in the circle, and it's grabbed by Nemnich. He gets it up to Peterson, just dumps it into the Hibbing zone. This is Kabina shooting it along the back wall. Up to Lund, up to Allison. Try to go with a pass in the middle, off a Blue Devils skate, and now Scherf will carry it in behind his net. He shoots it along the boards, gets it up to Peterson. Try to give it back to Scherf, intercepted by Lund, towards the slot, where Nemnich now long pass, a little too far for Brendan Peterson, and we'll have a Virginia icing with 63 seconds to go in the period. Keegan Fink now in the center ice center circle against Dylan Headley of Virginia. Babbage will keep it in. We're into our final minute of the second period. Mannanen shoots it in for Virginia. Babbage in behind his net. Mannanen will take him into the boards. Now Headley centers the pass. Try to get it to Rudebush. He just overskated it. And the puck is cleared back into center ice. Headley took a whack at it. And now Taylor tried to control it. It comes into the Virginia end. Pass comes up to Lamourier. Here comes the junior, Tyler Lamourier. Cross ice. Nobody there, and we have an offside called on Virginia. 29.9 seconds remaining in our second. Here's Kabina shooting it back into center ice. Into our final 20 seconds. Rudebush goes down. Kabina in behind his net. Off a skate. Back into center ice. And Lamourier just clears it away from Kemp. Now Lamourier with 6 seconds to go in our period. Andercon tries to come in, and he takes a big check. Now the period will run out. We have played 2 periods of hockey. So Ian Kangas with 11 saves in that period, and Braden Boyer finished the period with 3. He now has 11 saves in the game. Kangas has 20. And I just got some bad news for fans of East Hockey. They tested positive. They just got a note, tested positive, so Duluth East will not be finishing their hockey season. Oh boy, what a blow to those kids. Coach Mike Randolph and all the kids. So that's the word we just got from our studios. Very sad to hear something like that. 2 periods are in the books. Each team has 3 penalties for 6 minutes. Again, Kangas has made 20 saves on 23 shots. Boyer has made 11 saves on 12 shots. No scoring in that second period. Again, recapping the first period, Lund and Blake Freider with 2. Ben Irvin has the lone Virginia goal. And now we're set to start our third period. Virginia will now go from left to right. On your television dial, it's put in by Willard. 17 minutes remaining in this Iron Range Conference Championship game. Hibbing with a 3-1 lead over Virginia. Kabina's shot and a save by Kangas. Peterson will clear the zone. Scherf is after it, but Willard will get there first. His pass, but the Blue Devils were offside as Flatley brings it in ahead of with Scherf in already. Scherf and Allison taking the draw. Scherf wins it. Callister will put it in for Virginia. Babbage off the boards. Peterson holds it for Virginia. Now Babbage will grab the puck. Carries it into center ice for the Blue Jackets. Callister took a whack at it. Comes into the Virginia end. Nemnage up to Flatley. Off his stick. Willard will keep it in for the Blue Jackets. Willard circle left side. Puck is loose. Here's Lund. Took a whack at it. Deflected to the far side. And now it is cleared back into neutral ice. Willard will tip it in. Blue Jackets on a complete line change. Nemnage in behind his net. Gets it up to Callister. Here come the Blue Devils trying to break out of the zone. Callister to Flatley. Into the attacking end. Here's Isaac Flatley's shot was just wide. Ryan Mannon will keep it in for Virginia. Now Bialke in behind the net. He goes down, lost a skate. And a loose puck is grabbed by Cabina. And he'll just fire to length the ice. And Hibbing will be called for icing. And the faceoff comes back into the Blue Jacket zone. So again, a bad deal for Duluth East hockey. Coach Mike Randolph and his team. Season is over due to the COVID protocol. Boy, it was always fun doing East hockey. They had a nice team. Those Gray twins, Johnson, Zimski, couple Locker cousins. Just feel bad for those kids. Puck is kept in. Here's Lemorier's shot. Deflected. Mandan will control it in the corner. Right on front to Rudebush off his stick. It's in behind that Hibbing net. Mandan will run it down for Virginia. Right to the slot area. Nobody there. And it's rifled off the glass and another Hibbing icing. 3-1 Blue Jackets over the Blue Devils. Regular season finale on your My9 Sports Network. Hadley will take the draw for Virginia. Kemp for Hibbing. Now Babbage shoots it along the boards. Hibbing trying to come out. Here's Irvin's shot, and it hit a Blue Jacket high slot area. Good chance for Irvin. Puck is still loose. It goes over the Blue Jacket net. Now Irvin will give it back to Flatley. And Hibbing will finally be able to break it out. Up to Blake Freider with 2 goals tonight here in that first period. Ben Irvin, who has the Virginia goal, comes back. This is Dylan Headley, tries to give it off to Flatley, and Isaac just could not pull the trigger, and the net comes off the mooring. Watch on this replay, Blue Devils nearly got that one. Just a little bit too far for Flatley. .26 to play. Third period from the Hibbing Memorial Arena. Hibbing 3, Virginia 1. Allison will win the draw for the Blue Jackets. Says Rude. Gives it to Cabina. Long pass. Clears the zone. Pair of threes were battling. And now the Blue Jackets. This is Willard coming back. He's all tied up. It goes right to Lund. A shot save made, and it's cleared away on a nice play for the Blue Devils. Now Rudebush trying to come back. Comes the Blue Jackets. Allison with Willard in the middle. Here's Allison. He tried to hit Lund, a little too far for Ethan Lund. And Scherf will carry it back into center ice. He'll dump it into the Hibbing zone. Rudebush is after it. Cabina then will pound him into the back wall. 13:45 to play. Third period. The winner will either win the championship or tie for the championship. If the Blue Jackets win the game, they'll tie Virginia for the IRC. If Virginia wins the game, they are the outright champions. Here is a shot from Lowry. Puck is loose in front of shot. Goal! Isaac Flatley scores, picks up the loose puck. And the Blue Devils have cut the Blue Jacket lead in half. Flatley's 4th goal of the season.
Blue Devils number 18, Isaac Flatley. He's assisted by number 13, Logan Bielke.
And it's 3-2. Blue Jackets now putting pressure. Here's a shot and a save as Keegan Fink put a hard shot on goaltender Kangas. Watch this nice save by Kangas on the hard shot by number 26, Keegan Fink. Flatley's 4th goal. Bielke and Lamourier get the assist. And it's a 1-goal Hibbing lead. 12:50 to play. Now Tiedemann will grab the loose puck. He carries it in, but offside Virginia. And the faceoff comes just outside that Hibbing blue line. .12:44 to play. Sanborn up to Kemp. Here's Kemp walking in. Kangas with the save. It's cleared away from the slot. Kept in by Cabina. Now to Kemp. In behind the net to Frieder. Comes back to Sanborn. Let's go over wrist shot and saved by goaltender Kangas. He's got 25 saves already tonight. This is Taylor, right to the slot area. It's cleared away once again by Tiedemann of the Blue Devils. Frieder in behind the net. He'll take a check from Tiedemann. Headley gets it up to Rudebush coming out of the zone. This is Irvin. Try to split the defense. That did not click. And now an offside is called on Virginia. Break in the action, 11:52 to play. We'll step away for 30 on your My9 Sports Network.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey Mom, you know, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging, everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
As we come back to action, Hibbing putting some pressure on, but a nice defensive play by Ryan Scher for the Blue Devils. Now Flatley gets the pass. Goes to the left side on his backhand, right through the high slot area. Here's a shot from Nemanich. Loose puck. Peterson puts it up. Puck is loose. Goal! Virginia has tied the hockey game. With 11:07 to play in our game, Virginia has just tied the game. Nemanich took the first shot, then Peterson puts it up in the air. Puck was loose, and batting it in was Isaac Flatley. Well, the officials now have been called over to the Hibbing bench. Not sure, maybe we can see that again. Do we have that same angle, or maybe we got a different angle? Here's a different angle of it. Let's see what they can be complaining about. Puck was up in the air. Flatley took a whack at it, went into the net, and the goal will stand. And with 11:07 to play in our game, the teams are deadlocked at 3. Nemanich will get the assist. I'm really not sure why Brendan Peterson doesn't get an assist also. He was right there, and I think he took a whack at it. Here's a shot in Kangas with the save. .10:47 to play in our game. 3-3 hockey game. Virginia and Hibbing for the Iron Range Conference Championship. Puck comes back to Sandberg, a shot just wide of the net. Now the puck is loose. Manning tries to, or check that. That was Bielke trying to clear it out. Here come the Blue Devils once again. Here comes Rudebush into the zone. Rudebush right out front. A shot, a save by goaltender Boyer, and a nice save by Boyer. Really a nice move by Rudebush. Now Sandborn will shoot it along the boards. Rudebush will keep it in for Virginia. In behind that Hibbing net. 3-3 hockey game. Flatley has 2 goals in this period for Virginia. Freider had 2 for Hibbing in the opening period. Here is Lemorier's shot from the tough end. Another shot by Rudebush was just wide. Madden will keep it in for Virginia. Rings around the boards to the far side. And it's cleared all the way down, and we'll have icing called on Hibbing. Let's watch on this replay. What a nice move by Rudebush there. Oh, that's nice camera work. Simon, our in-camera, did a nice job on that one. We're definitely going to have to hire him for more games next year. In behind that Hibbing net, this is Kabina. He'll just flip it into center ice. Nemnich will run it down for the Blue Devils. Clears his zone. Now Tommy Nemnich, well, he cannot get it. But Matt Callister has it, comes right to the side of the net. Hedley clears it away from that area. Flatley will grab the puck. Just clears it out of the zone. Kabina puts it in, and Kangas will glove it. He'll drop it off with 9:20 to play. 3-3 hockey game. Now it's picked up by Blake Freider. He gets rubbed off the play by... Here's a shot right out in front. And just missing was Taylor. Now Allison's being tied up. Looks like almost a hold on that play. Allison cross-ice pass. It's intercepted by Hedley. Here comes Dylan Hedley back. He'll backhand it into the Hibbing zone. Kabina and Hedley battling in behind the net for the puck. Hedley goes down, centers a pass. Here is Nemnich coming in right towards the net area, but it hit a skate in front. Comes to the near side. For finally it's grabbed by Lund. Center ice. Long pass up for Joe Allison. He dumps it in deep for the Blue Jackets. 8.5 minutes to play. We are halfway through this final period. 3-3 hockey game, Virginia and Hibbing. Thursday night, regular season finale for Virginia. In fact, right now it's a regular season finale. Here's a loose puck. Oh, what a save by Kangas. Oh, mans, what a save. That's a huge one for the junior. Now Rudebush coming back for Virginia. Going left side. Keegan in behind the net. Gets rubbed off the play with a nice check by Nate Rude. Continues to work hard. Rudebush somehow comes away with the puck. He'll drop it off for Scherf. Scherf then gets pounded by Sandberg. Comes right to the side of the net. Where is it? Puck was loose. It'll be kept in the Hibbing zone. Tiedemann took the shot towards the net. Loose puck is grabbed by Scherf. Right out in front, he tried to hit Flatley. And finally it's cleared back into center ice. Tiedemann will run it down in his own end. Tiedemann goes down. No call at all. Coming back is Ethan Lund for the Blue Jackets. Here's Lund. He lost control of it to Tiedemann of Virginia. Finally Scherf will grab it. Clears it back in center ice for Flatley. He gets bumped off the play. Loose puck now is grabbed, and the Blue Jackets will clear the zone. Although it'll be kept in, though, by Scherf, and then finally coming away with the puck is A.J. Lehman. 6:55 to play, third period. Ben Irvin with the puck. He puts it into the Hibbing end. After it is Bielke. Center, try to get it back to Irvin. That does not click, and here come the Blue Jackets back. Peyton Taylor with the puck into the attacking zone. Shot goes right on, and Kangas with a save. 6:36 to go. We'll step away for 30 and come back with more of the Iron Range Conference Championship after this.
Guys, you got some talent on the back end.
Well, a few of them. We've got puck clears the zone. This is Will Trunkline puts it right in 6 or something. The team settled down.
Yeah, they settled down a little bit. Maybe got into their groove.
Nemenich takes a shot, deflected just to the back wall. It's picked up by Irvin. Centering pass. Be kept in by Nemenich. Here come the Blue Jackets back. Pick up a loose puck is Peyton Taylor. He's got Kemp with him. Pass goes to Kemp and a shot. And saved by goaltender Kangas. Another big save by Kangas. We're under 6 to play in our third period. Now Cabina will grab the puck. He'll carry it in the zone. He lets go of a shot. And Kangas with another save. We're going to go back now and show that one great save by Kangas a couple moments ago when the Blue Jackets had a chance to get the go-ahead goal. There's Allison with the shot, and Kangas somehow comes up with a huge save. 5:46 to play. 3-3 hockey game. Now Tiedemann in behind his net. Long pass comes up to Headley. Here comes Dylan Headley in. Let's go of a shot. Saved by goaltender Boyer. It'll be kept in by Lamourier. Now Willard gets it up to Allison. He's got Lund who gets the pass. Here's Lund. Back to Allison. And Kangas with another save. Let's watch this save. Again, Kangas comes up with his 33rd save of the night. Boyer in the nets for Hibbing has made 16. Now Tiedemann tapped away from him. Scherf in behind his net. Oh, he lost it. High slot area. And the Blue Jackets will keep it in. Now Lund will give it to Willard. Try to hit Allison coming through the slot area. Allison against the back wall gets pinned by Tiedemann. Loose puck is picked up by Lamourier. He lost it. Cabina will keep it in. Allison gets there just ahead of Tiedemann. 4:40 to play. Here come the Blue Devils trying to break out, but it's fired back in by Babbage. Kangas will just leave it for Lamourier. Here's a long pass, but it's going to go as an icing. I think he wanted to hit someone right in the middle, and unfortunately nobody was there to get that pass. What a game tonight. Hope you're enjoying watching it on My 9 television and also on our live stream. Puck comes back to Sanborn. He dumps it in deep. Now Freider puts it in that Virginia deep end. Blue Devils having little trouble getting it out of the zone. Now it's picked up by Callister. Off Taylor. Comes Taylor in, tries on the backhand, and Kangas with the glove again with the save. Well, watch on this replay again. What a beautiful save. Again, as Taylor coming in, backhand, and there is Kangas with a quick glove. In that corner, Nemenich is battling. Freider will come away with it. Gets knocked down by Scherf. Comes Ryan Scherf to Peterson. Gets it up to Flatley. Here comes Isaac Flatley. He's got Scherf in the middle. Flatley gives it back to Scherf and just could not get enough on it. Goalie went down, and here comes Taylor back. Up to Kemp. Here comes Casey Kemp in all by himself. Oh, he hit the crossbar. Great job by our cameras once again. We'll see if we can get that replay on. Comes Scherf back. Gets it up to Flatley again. End in action with 3:15 to go in our third period. Flatley takes his man into the wall, and now coming away with the puck is Trevor Lehman, and he will just ice it. Time to step away for another 30 seconds with 3:05 to play in the third. This is your My9 Sports Network from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena.
Starkovich Distributing Company in Virginia has been a longtime Blue Devils sponsor on Channel 5 television sports and has been a big contributor to the economic climate on the Iron Range for over 70 years. Call 741-9061 when you're looking for someone to supply your beverage needs.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey Mom, you know, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging, everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
As we're away, the Blue Jackets have just scored. Willard on a beautiful pass to Joe Allison. Watch this play. Allison goes top shelf and beats Kagas to give the Blue Jackets a 4-3 lead. Now, did something happen over there that we missed, or do we have something on a replay?
Starting off here, Blue Jackets, number 3,
Time of the goal was 14:05. Allison from Willard and Cabina. And for Allison, that's his 7th goal of the season. Blue Jackets with a 4-3 lead over the Blue Devils. And now we have coincidental minors. I think, we'll see. Yep, it'll be Lamourier going off for Virginia, and I think it's Willard who's going off for the Blue Jackets. I think something happened after that goal over as Hibbing was celebrating right at the Blue Devil bench. So teams will be skating 5 aside, 2:42 to play. Hibbing with a 4-3 lead over Virginia. So both of them, Lamourier and Willard, both got 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. And now the face-off will come all the way back into the Virginia zone. 2:28 to play in our game. Hibbing 4, Virginia 3. Kangas just steers it to the near boards. Tiedemann gets it out of the zone. Now Flatley try to hit Sheriff. That does not click. Taylor coming back. He could not control it. Now Nemnage of the Blue Devils. Nemnage up to Sheriff off his skate. Blue Devils are offside. They have to tag. Puck comes back in the Virginia zone. This is Nemnage. Exactly 2 minutes to play. Rudebush puts it in. Boyer easily steers it to the wall. Now Nate Rude will control it for the Blue Jackets. Gets it up to Ethan Lund. Hibbing with a 4-3 lead. Lund into the zone. Goes down, but he'll still control it. Now to Allison. Flatley will clear it out of the zone. 90 seconds to play. Fired into the Virginia end. We'll watch when Kangas gets pulled. Here comes Tiedemann. into neutral ice for the Blue Devils. Braden Tiedemann try to split the defense, and Allison will take the puck away. He just shoots it away from the slaughter. Here's Brendan Peterson controlling it. Left side, Peterson goes down. Now the Virginia net is empty. Blue Jackets will clear it in center ice. We're into our final minute. Puck comes up to Scherf, and it's just fired out. It'll be an icing called on Hibbing with 49.7 seconds to play. And Virginia is going to use a timeout with this 49.7 seconds. What a game, what a game. Hope you enjoyed our telecast tonight. Our final My9 game of the season. And what a way to end our season with a game like this. Hibbing led 3-1 after one. Neither team scored in the second. Then Isaac Flatley scored back-to-back goals to tie it. And then at 14:05, 2 minutes and 55 seconds to play, Allison from Willard and Cabina. And Hibbing leads 4-3. Again, these teams will start section play on Saturday the 20th, all the way through the playoffs. This year it's a little changed format. There's no more finals at the Amsoil Arena. The finals this year will be hosted by the highest seed team. Probably going to be Hermantown in Class A. Right now, Grand Rapids and Andover are the top two teams in AA. Rapids in the north and Andover in the south. Here we go. Comes back to Tiedemann. His shot was wide. Nemnich will try to keep it in. Peterson will grab the puck for the Blue Devils. Gives it off to Tiedemann. Here's a pass. A backhand by Nemnich. Save was made. Comes back to Tiedemann. Here's another shot by Nemnich. And now it's picked up by Lund with under 30 seconds to go. Nice defensive play. Lund will put it into the Virginia end. Freider took a whack at it. Allison now with a hand pass. Hibbing cannot touch the puck. 15 seconds to go. One final rush for the Blue Devils. Here comes Tommy Nemanich off a skate of Rudebush. He gets it up to Scherf. That's not going to click. 7 seconds to go. Here's a shot fired in. 2-1, and it's over, and the Hibbing Blue Jackets win a barn burner tonight. 4-3 over the Virginia Blue Devils. What a game, what a game. And there's the Blue Jackets huddling around goaltender Boyer. What a hockey game tonight. Well, we'll take a timeout and we'll come back. We'll recap the scoring in our third period, final stop, and we'll wrap up on this Thursday night. Again, Hibbing wins tonight by a final score of 4-3. And welcome back to the Hibbing Memorial Arena as the fans are making their way out. They saw a very, very entertaining hockey game tonight with the Hibbing Blue Jackets coming away with a 4-3 victory over the Virginia Blue Devils. Penalties tonight, each team with 4 penalties for 8 minutes in a game. Saves, Ian Kangas finished the game with 35 saves tonight, 9 in the first, 11 and 15 in the third, while Braden Boyer finished with 17. He had 8 in the first, 3 in the second, and 6 in the third. It was 3-1 after the first period. Neither team could score in the second. Let's get to the goals now in our third period. It was Isaac Flatley scoring at 3:46 to cut the deficit in half. We'll take a look at this as Isaac was right there. Big scramble in front, and he pops it home. They gave assist on that goal, went to Tiedemann and to Bialke. That made it 3-2. Then at 5:53, Flatley again with the goal. They gave Nemanich the assist, but I think the assist should go to number 3, Brennan Peterson. You watch and you decide. Nemlich takes the shot, hits the side of the net. There's Brendan Peterson now, flipping it, and it goes right to Flatley, and he puts it in, and that tied the hockey game at 3 goals apiece. And then at 14:05, 2:55 to go in our hockey game, Joe Allison scored his 7th goal of the season. Willard and Cabina got the assist. This is the game winner in tonight's hockey game. And with the victory, Hibbing now finishes the regular season at 9-7-1. They will not play Duluth East on Monday as regularly scheduled, as Duluth East is scheduled now. Their season has come to an end due to the COVID protocol. Virginia finishes the regular season at 9 wins, 8 losses, and 1 tie on the season. Well, this being our final broadcast of the season, there's some thank yous that I would just like to send out to all our viewers out there, people that made this telecast possible tonight. First of all, we want to thank the people down at KBGR, Dave Jens, station manager, Bondi Vanderpool, program director, John, who runs all the controls. We want to thank all those people, along with all the sponsors that made My 9 Sports Network possible with high school hockey this year. Also to the Mesabi Community Television production crew, Darwin Haller on the main camera, Javanchi George, Rod Lundstrom, Justin Pullman, Dave Rousseau, Simon Insuk, Ryan Scourge helped us. Also want to thank Reed Larson, who was my helper throughout most of the season, and also to Steve Rockla, who was down the truck, and also to all our local sponsors that made our telecast possible this year, Mesabi Range, Village Inn, P.S. Ingman Insurance, Chestnut Collision and Restoration, Starkfish Distributing, and the Virginia Blue Line Club boosters that were a part of our telecast. And finally, as I wrap up tonight, a few more people I'd like to thank. First of all, my wife, Kay, who's been with me for a long time, watching me do the thing I enjoy most, and that's broadcast high school sports, along with my children, grandchildren, even my great-grandchildren, who have been watching me. And finally, final thank you goes to my friend who took me under his wings 18 years ago, made Mesabi Community Television possible with his knowledge, his expertise. He was been a great friend of ours, and that is Terry Hardico. I can't thank him enough for everything he has done for me and for our team here at Mesabi Community Television. Well, that'll do it. Hope you enjoyed our telecast tonight. One final time for my main camera guy who just loves it when I say this. Final score from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. Hibbing 4, Virginia 3. Good night, everyone.